up, everybody? It's October's Dead here, and today we are interviewing one of the best fucking one of the fucking best Sub-Zero players I faced. I don't care. I've played this man in many fucking matches, and holy shit, like, this man is insane. But everybody, this is the WheresHanzo interview. How are you doing, Hanzo? It's nice to fucking get to talk to you, bro, and meet you on call for the first time.
No, same. I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good. Thank you for inviting me.
It's nice to invite you, bro. I'm glad, and I'm doing pretty well. I'm doing okay myself. Yeah. I'm glad I actually have you here because I do like to ask questions, get into the underground of your knowledge of what you think of the community and how you get into it, things like that. Just simple questions that I want to ask you, and I'm gonna exit out that. Don't talk about that, chat. I totally didn't look up a YouTube fucking video where I needed to turn off my notifications. We're not gonna speak about that. That was getting annoying. I did not want that in the video. But anyway, alright, my first question is, where'd you start? Like, what game did you start? Because, like, many people ask people where they started. I've started on the 3D era games like Armageddon, stuff like that. Where'd you start?
I was pretty much the same. I think I started Deadly Alliance, but Deception's when I was really loving the franchise.
Oh, really nice. And I'm young, so I've never really played all the fully games, but I remember growing up on them. Like, I've played the older games, like the arcade games, but I was never around for it because I'm young. I'm still not really that old. And speaking of which, if you don't mind saying how old are you, you can say whether to above the age or below the age of how old you are. I just ask because I get curious. Because I get
No problem.
That's up to you.
27. So
Oh
I was like
my
a
God.
kid. Yeah.
God.
Well, I just turned 27. My birthday like a week and a half ago.
Oh my
But
goodness.
yeah, I was like 5 or something like that when those games came out, the 3D era.
Yeah, when I started growing up, I was 6 playing them, like discovering them. So around the time
Right.
the game came out, the first game that I actually knew how to play was Mortal Kombat 9. That was the first game I played. I'm 20, so yeah, I'm still young. So I got it all the way to go.
All right, baby brother, I got you.
Yeah. Same thing with the other guy that I interviewed, ShaggyFGC.
Yeah.
He's my personal trainer actually, and he I did not know he was 27. He does not sound 27 at all. Like, I expected you to be at least 23, but I did not expect 27. Jeez. Woo.
Yeah, it's funny because most of the guys that are in the FGC or the ones that are in like clans or these competitive things, they're actually older. That's the weird thing.
Yeah, I joined LKM for many reasons, and it's going to be a very controversial opinion to talk about, but
Right.
here's the thing to ask. Now, I don't take it personally because I'm not getting into beef. I don't get into fucking internet beef. If you actually really want beef,
I try not to. I try not to, but it happens.
yeah. If it's the disagreements, I can have a disagreement. I can respect a disagreeable opinion. I'm very, very cordial when it comes to that. But
Right.
how do you feel about the most controversial Sub-Zero, Sikander555? This question was coming. Yeah.
It's funny because when I first started, like I was crap, and I looked him up, and then that's when I started. Well, he was doing the Sub-Zero Serena shit. I did that a little bit, but I was like picking up some things. Not really all there for the toxicness, but it's funny, it's entertaining. You can learn some stuff from him. Just don't focus on that stuff he complains about. Like think of it this way: when season 3 came out, because all the early seasons were pretty shit, especially with the patches. When season 3 came out, Chameleon came and she was broken before nerf.
Yeah.
He hated her, and most people say it's brain dead or whatever. I think it just depends how you use it. But he would complain about that cameo and stay with Serena. But then, out of nowhere, he will pick Chameleon up again, and then talk shit about Chameleon and then leave it and keep coming back. He said the same thing about Sarax a long time ago before it became his baby. But he'll change his mind. Then he said Farah saved the game, and then now he hates Farah. He just he just changes his mind too many times. See, that's when I decided to start thinking for myself what I want to do. Um, if we're gonna be controversial, the Cyrax shit, don't really like it because it's cheap, but I get it. In his opinion, you got to be cheap to beat the cheap people, but I think it's more fun if you beat that shit without being cheap.
Yeah.
Especially if everyone's doing it. Because I know not everybody in LKM is a Sub-Zero player, but the ones that do, holy crap. We're just trying to win here, I get it, but you gotta find your own way.
Kind of maining between one character that's allowed, obviously, which is Sub-Zero, but I'm also maining another that's allowed from my knowledge because of what he posted, but it may get banned soon, so who knows? Because currently the banned players are definitely fucking Scorpion and fucking what's his name, Kenshi.
Kenshi, yeah.
Yep, he posted that straight up. But I play also Havoc, so he's like my game saver because he is fucking 5 hits of armor, ladies and gentlemen. 5 fucking hits. Oh, I feel like they should nerf that. And I play Havoc. I honestly feel that's cheap. I feel like a dick playing that because that's all I'm adjusted to. Because when I first started playing him, it was just the wake up armor. So like, fuck, shit, nah.
Yeah, it'd be very annoying. Like the way I think about it is, like the beginning of when you start playing this game in particular, because it's a very different game compared to the other ones. But all the stuff that you find annoying, eventually you're gonna have no choice. Just find a way to get through that annoying. So like his 5-hit armor thing, you know, Sub-Zero's attacks are slow. It can go through Ice Clone. Once they've given the Sub-Zero cameo the Ice Parry, I started dabbling with that because it made me think of MKX. The Ice Parry beats his 5-hit armor. Tremor with the crystalline armor, Ice Parry beats that as well. So you just have to start trying things out. Combat League is the best. It's toxic, but it's the best way to figure things out because people are going to play toxic. So you have to find a way to beat the toxicness.
Yeah, and that's agreed because holy fucking shit. Like, they go at you. But I think those questions are out the bat. Alright, everybody, and we're gonna go on to the next question, which is an interesting thing that's about to happen. So, Hanzo,
yep.
Are you 420 friendly, my
friend? Yes, but I can't partake right now because I recently gotten into like a little heart condition.
I'm sorry to hear that.
No problem. It's getting better. It's just I think I'm told I can smoke again, but I don't think I can do the edible part.
Yeah, and I was just going to say that it is okay if you don't partake, but I was going to have myself a 1,000 milligram edible.
You know, it's fine because I have a bag of it right here, but I can't eat any of it, so I just give it to my girlfriend.
Understandable. I'm currently on the path of just wanting to get a little chill high, you know.
Understandable.
All right, let's go to the death realm, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we're going in. This is a double starred bite. This tastes like bubble gum, and yep, there's the weed part. Okay. Yeah.
Is it in little squares? Because the ones I have is in squares.
It was a square, but it was a big ass square.
Square. Dispensary or homemade?
It seems to be dispensary from the logo, yeah. I'm not sure. Like, my friend just gave it to me. She honestly was just like, here. But she doesn't get no dumb shit, so I can trust her at least.
Gotcha. The bestest of friends.
I made sure. I'm like, where it from? And she told me it was from, I believe, the dispensary. So, I can't remember what she said because that was like fucking ages ago. And like, not ages ago, but like literally fucking minutes ago. So like, I don't know.
I gotcha.
But, yeah, we agree on that topic. But, let's go into the next topic. Now, what do you think about the beef between NinjaKilla and SonicFox? Because apparently NinjaKilla is no longer friends with him because SonicFox started getting on his ass because of the fact that NinjaKilla thinks that SonicFox is catered, and I think he's catered as well. No disrespect, but I really do.
Oh yeah, because it got bigger when he told NinjaKilla told Mike Hollow that, and then Mike Hollow was posting about that on Twitter. It's like whatever, because one, Sonic Fox doesn't really say anything because he just beat NinjaKilla in the last big tournament.
Mm-hmm.
So who cares? For me, I'm not really into the whole text tweeting each other crap.
Yeah.
Just settle it in combat. I tell everybody that all the time when they're just like this one Sub-Zero player. I forgot his name. I have to go back on my Twitter to find it. But he was complaining because I teabagged his katana and not his Sub-Zero. But I didn't care. I was like, dude, I didn't like your katana. I didn't even remember his Sub-Zero. So he started tweeting me. And I just told him he's acting like a kid, act your own age, and you just fight. Fight in the game, settle it. If I teabag you, I teabag you in the game. If you get mad about it, teabag me.
Yeah, fatality. Like, just do something in the game to disrespect. It doesn't gotta take that fucking to that level. It doesn't gotta go crazy.
Exactly, because like it's just a game, but most of us are passionate about the game.
Big agree. Big agreement on that. No, I really agree. 'Cause fucking, why you gotta take it to that level? I was called very, very bad racial slurs in one Combat League King of the Hill, and I was like, yeah. But that night, I tormented them because it was just funny to do back. I didn't give him any angry energy. I just kind of like said like thanks for the compliment, or was just acting cocky just to enjoy my own fun. But overall, I don't really get into it. I just throw a small insult that really doesn't, matter, or that's really
Exactly.
not too far, and I just tell them it's a game, fuck off. Like, it's really not.
Exactly. Yeah, any way you can piss them off without losing yourself. Like most of the time, if you see me in a King of the Hill or something, I'm not talking because I'm just gonna beat you 10 times in a row, fatality, teabag you, and that would be better than anything. Especially when you're talking mess, and I'm not saying anything back. You're just gonna be sitting there in your own stew.
I agree. Like, I highly agree, because fuck no. Like, people don't understand that we're just, like, not here to fucking beef about some dumbass shit. We're here to just fight and just get to the top where we want to be. Like, we want to do what we want to do. We don't care about what we don't care about, like, what just happened. If you feel that way, that's you feel that way. Like, just fucking try and get through it. I get mad all the time and leave the game, but I don't curse on the mic. I just fucking leave the game and just like, next, let's just try and go through. Let's just get the fuck out of the next one. Next, moving on to the next, going crazy.
Exactly. Now, if you want some of that, then just watch the Candace stream. You'll find plenty of that, and that shit is funny. It's funny, but it can be like it'd be a little tiring, especially like I would love to fight him one day, but he doesn't like doing mirror matches, and I would have to pay him to do a mirror match. Forget that.
Yeah.
Forget that.
And there's another
Maybe, yeah. Like I'm changing into the morning time with my job soon, so then maybe I'll catch him because the time zone's different, and I usually get home at like 11 p.m. So I'm just fighting whoever I'm fighting.
Yeah. And that's good to fucking have, like, straight up, like that mindset, not to just, stress about it, find it just happen one day. Like, I'm on, like, he may be someone that I've looked up to for a while because I started looking at his videos and I really liked him. I did see the toxicness, but I really try not to get into the toxicness. I only really stand up for him when I morally really actually do. Like, to be honest with you, like, I want to, like if someone's actually fucking with him and he's done nothing wrong, I'm going to say something. But if it's other beef, he does say sometimes to stay out of it, and I'm like trying to stay out of it because I don't want to, really disrespect him, because I really do like this being in this group to honor Sub-Zero for him. It's not honoring him, as he said, but like, I honor it because I also honor him in a sense. It doesn't have to mean it honors him, but whether way he takes it or not, I try to honor it for him because he is one of my favorite Mortal Kombat YouTubers. He's very entertaining, and I like his game style, and he just seems very he just seems like sometimes he does it for the stream for entertainment, but I'm not trying to say he's fake. It's just more of like sometimes he'll do a little bit for the stream, but then he'll be his normal self. I think most of the time
you could tell.
But it's okay.
Yeah, you could tell.
But overall, like when he talked to me, he was very nice. Like he wasn't actually like, you know, hostile. Like he was very nice to me, you know, like and whatnot. So I'm just trying to really
Same. I
not
messaged him on Twitter
Mm-hmm.
or
He,
X.
yeah, he's a very nice guy. It's just I try not to get on
Yeah.
his bad side of troll. I just seem like that's why he gets mad, like 'cause people troll him, piss him off. Then once he's pissed off, he goes wild on everybody. And it's okay to have that,
Yeah.
because I got some fucking anger problems too. But I'm trying to tone that down because I don't want to put myself in that position.
Yeah. It just comes with all the fame or the high viewership. It's just gonna happen no matter what now. Like
Agreed.
you run into people that know you, they just want to mess with you. They start saying stuff just to
Yeah.
get attention.
And you know, like I just try not to be so much in that way, and it is what it is. But overall,
Yeah, but then again, he also he represents the Sub-Zero character. Like Real MK Tombe, he did in his time. Now it's Sikander. In the beginning of the game, everyone said Sub-Zero was a trash character, the worst character, bottom tier. But then Sikander was winning, getting Elder God consistently. And you got people like Just Measy as well. He's basically the Sub-Zero Sonya, when Sikander was the Sub-Zero Serena. Ocho, I don't know if you've seen Ocho before, but he was the sub Tremor. And then Can't Stop the Train. You got these couple Sub-Zeros that are making them look good out there. And I thought, you know, I was thinking it gives people hope. Like I made a little group chat. It's not that active, but I got like 50 something Sub-Zero players in there to help each other get better or share tech.
yeah, and that is a good thing to have. But overall, moving on to, let's get to a very different part of a topic. Let's see what I can ask here. What's your opinion on one of the other villains of the fighting realm, like 6 Eric, who's getting a slight fairness, even though he shouldn't be?
That is.
Yeah.
Think of it. You know, like some people will say, like Sikander is a toxic pit. I like to think his toxic pit is some sort of form of positivity, or like we're failing down. Let's get a little toxic here for entertainment. That dude, that's just the nasty, crazy people that are sick. Just want to go there, do nothing but just talk shit to the guy, while at the same time your guys are paying him with gifts just to talk shit about him. He's not losing because you're paying him. But at the same time, he's just a joke. Bounces game to game, and then he's, you know, trying to get clout, talking to the big players about fighting with money he doesn't have. He can't beat them. He won't even fight Sikander.
Yeah, and he's ducking that, and he's even saying pedophilic things to children on there, which is
Yeah, I've seen some of those streams. It's a little crazy, ridiculous.
Yeah, and recently he just fucking like his revenue was leaked on his Switch. He makes $1,000 out before taxes or some shit. So he's making less than $900 a month.
Yeah, but off of kids basically.
Yeah, and that's fucking horrible. Like this guy is like he should be erased from the Mortal Kombat universe. He should just like even low tier God. Like I think he's even a little worse than Sick. Like and people don't like Sick, but low tier God, it's fucking annoying. And I hate the comparisons a little bit with low tier God, because low tier God, they say he does a lot of similar shit with the mod shit. Low tier God doesn't even say the same thing. Like literally, Sikander made the whole mods ban him. That's his whole thing. That's his whole
or break his legs. Mods surround him.
That's his whole thing. LTG says, "Where's my mods? Get him the fuck out of here." It's just some like he says like normal shit, and he just says get banned or something. Like he doesn't really say it too entirely. He will say sometimes mods get him out or some shit, but it's not entirely how Sick does it. He says break his legs. I hate a little bit that comparison, because like there's really kind of no need to compare him in honestly a sense, because that is just like Sikander is starting to make that his own thing. That's his own thing. Come on, like that whole break his leg shit, that's fucking hilarious. Mods break his legs. Mods break his fucking legs. Like those get me fucking. Those are good moments right there. Like when he says mods break his legs. That fucking has me. Cause like
Yeah, it's comical.
I cannot think of any fucking other YouTuber who go, mods, break his legs, or
It's like,
go, Wabane, time yourself. Telling his
Yep.
own mod to time yourself. That's a new
To
form
the-
of just, yeah.
to the banished realm. How was the timeout realm? How was it?
Yeah,
And stuff like that.
That's amazing. Like, there's times where he will, like, you know, be toxic, but I think that, like, as you said, toxicity turns into positivity. And
Exactly.
sometimes I
Because if
think
he didn't really like you, he'd ban you, like fully ban you, not just a 15 timeout. He would fully ban you.
Because even, like, he argues with his mods, and he's still friends with his mods. And I'm, like, even thinking he has real beef with his mods. I'm like, oh, shit, is he really going to break up a friendship with his mod? And I'm like, oh, there they are the next stream on, you know, I'm like, maybe they worked it out? I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, because he actually knows some of them. Like stuff about them and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I'm really trying to get on a personal level and non-trolling shit with him because I really do want to be a good friend of his, like honestly, personally. Like, just because.
With him, yeah.
Because he's like, yeah, he does get a lot of shit for what he says, and sometimes I don't agree with it, but I agree to disagree. I just say nothing. I'm just like, well, if he doesn't like that, I disagree with it, that it is what it is in my head, and I don't mind it. I just let it move on.
Yeah, plus he goes through a lot. You know, he takes those mental breaks sometimes where he won't play MK for a week. And then, like, you'll see when he doesn't block his messages on the screen sometimes, the amount of spamming people do to him, especially it's sexual, racial, all that. Just imagine doing that on a daily basis and then doing stream, you got all this Twitter stuff. Like, it was getting dark with that Twitter beef a while ago with SonicFox and what's the reptile YouTuber? I forgot his name. Whoever he was, I forgot.
Shogun?
No, the reptile, the reptile man. He had a beef with him.
Classic Trev?
No, I forgot his name, but because Sikander said something about his wife, then the dude said something back, and then Sikander apologized, but it got really, really deep and heavy on the internet. And I messaged him to check if he was okay, and I was trying to see if he wanted to spar a little bit, or to schedule one with Sikander.
Yeah.
But he had to take some time off because it was just getting too deep.
Yeah. No, I can understand, man. Plus, it looks like he actually works. He may get, like, it looks like he gets paid really good with YouTube, but it also, like, looks like he works too.
Yeah, I think he does. He just doesn't make it seem like he does, because he takes time off. He waits specific times to play the game. If I was home and this was truly my only income, I would be playing this all day then.
Yeah, and I don't blame you. I agree. Like that's just something that'll help you form of, like, you know, putting money in your pocket, and like it's doing off something simple. You're making something out of a game. Like, you're kind of doing something with your life. So honestly.
Yeah. Plus he's young and he loves the game. MK11 is his big debut when he was getting big.
That was I didn't know him around that time. I got around to knowing him when he started that first beef set with AJ, the Astra player. So that's when that's when I really got to find out about him, and that's when I started liking him. And then I started watching all his MK11 stuff. I even put every video that he put out on repeat because he's such a fucking entertaining guy. Like, it never gets old. Never gets fucking old.
Yeah, I can't blame you, because when I would watch him, I'd be trying to pick up, like, how can I be smart in this match? Not necessarily moves, but how to read opponents. But then I also realized, like I said earlier, if you constantly play Kombat League, you're gonna notice characters are doing similar shit. So you just have to learn how to counter all that similar stuff. And he was great watching it, especially when he swapped cameos, or he would make a move like with Noob Sidebot in the Sub-Zero team. He basically made that.
Like, he made that the whole big thing I was seeing when he started playing Noob. That was like, wow. Because I never expected him to mount to playing like that. That was, like, interesting gameplay he can pull off with Noob. Like, holy fuck. I really like how he can fucking, like, sick. Gotta give it to you, man. Gotta give it to you.
Especially, it's not like he thought something crazy was gonna happen. He just loves Noob and he loves Sub-Zero, so he just went with that team and just made something up.
Agreed.
And he said he didn't care if it wasn't optimal. He just likes flashy shit.
And that was super flashy, the way he pulled off the combos. Especially how he pulls off that Cyrax combo. It may be cheap to some people, but it's a flashy fucking combo.
It really is. It really is. I mean, I've seen some Sub-Zero players do that before he did it, but then he started adding stuff with it, because most of the subs that I fought before he discovered was just the slide into the, the chopper. That was
Yeah.
it. Chopper, slide in the chopper, ice clone, that's it. But then Sikander started adding stuff to it.
Like, that was just interesting how he did, like, usually, like, and in the corner, when he would, like, put, like, you with the Cyrax chopper, he'd make ice clones in the air and just uppercut you into it, bro. It's killer.
And the bomb setups, he was against doing it. He was like, that's a waste of time. Then he just decided to start doing it. Now he likes them.
Like, I just think he needs to try things out more and, like, not telling him what to do, but just giving a little, like, tip of opinion in a sense. Trying to, like, give him a spark of, like, just give it a little shot. But Sikander does what he does at the end of the day. He is his own man. He is the own man of what he does. But
Exactly.
I do want to ask a very interesting question, because this just fucking came to my attention recently. Sub-Zero getting put in Fortnite. What's your opinion on that? And Scorpion.
That's gonna be amazing. Amazing. It's probably gonna be the only reason why I'll actually re-download Fortnite.
And Fortnite is a dead game. Sorry, it's a dead game.
Yeah, it's a dead game for like hype, but it's still always gonna have crazy amount of people playing it and new content. That's what's keeping it alive. Is just the new content. But it's just crazy how they get Sub-Zero and Scorpion, but not multiverse before it got canceled again or shut down. But that would have been amazing.
They were talking about not adding Scorpion and Mortal Kombat characters because it was too violent. And I was like, what? You serious?
They'd even put finishing moves in the game for it to be violent. Like Smash Bros had ultimates. They'd even put ultimates in the game. So Jason's in there. That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's in there. What the fuck?
I don't know. It's just the game is getting shut down now, anyways. But
what, multiverse?
it'd be amazing. Yeah. That I heard.
Never really got into multiverses, but that is very unfortunate because it looked like a good fucking game. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it had potential. Because it did get, I think, the best fighting game in the year. Like the first time it came out, then that's when they canceled it the first time. And then it comes out again, and not much is different. They just added 2 characters and just changed the layout. That was it. People just thought the game was too slow.
And it's just lazy work at that point.
Yeah, but controversial statement, I think a lot of people agree, but WB always half-ass something when they had the potential to make stuff great. You got good assets, but you just don't do anything right with it.
I just feel like certain person in that group, Stephanie Brownback, honestly just focuses more on designs instead of fucking game assets, and I just feel like it's dumb. Like, I feel like she focuses more on the assets, like not the assets of the fucking game, but the characters' models. Like, it's all she focuses on, and it's like, focus on the game, like, and the bugs and the combos and the hits or something. Like, it's...
Yeah, they really try to make the game just look good at first before having it work good. Like, right now, the game is in a better state than it's ever been. It's just it's too late. If the game was like this in the beginning, we would have had some momentum.
But now it's starting to die off. Like,
And they need to learn how to nerf people, because when they nerf them, they die. Look what happened to Reiko. That's unfortunate.
yeah,
I hate him, but that's unfortunate.
Reiko's done. Yeah, Reiko is no longer the zoner of the game.
If Sub-Zero can beat you in zoning, that's crazy.
What?
Because a normal projectile can fucking just destroy all Reiko's projectiles now.
Yeah, that's
so
what
I can
I'm saying.
just ice punch.
He used to be the zoner of the game. That's what I'm saying. That title's now.
Yeah.
It's gone.
You don't even need the sub cameo. That sucks.
And the sub cameo would have still taken him out probably really good too. That's all I'm saying. Sub cameo really works. I can't play him the way you do. Fuck no. Fuck no.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it my main, trying to make it work in all situations, but it's best against rushdown characters at the moment. I have a couple Sub-Zero players that are learning it. They just don't utilize the ice parry and the ice parry throw. It's always the ice armor people think that's about. No, it's about using the sub cameo to get meterless combos.
And yeah, agreed on that. You need meterless combos because Sub-Zero is not in the best state. He's in a better state than he was when he
Yep.
first came out, but he is still not in the greatest state.
Agreed. And that's why you gotta rely on a lot of Sub-Zeros. They gotta rely on each other because there's good YouTubers out there like MC Apem. He's basically known as a Sub-Zero teacher, the cold thermometer teacher. He knows everything. The iceologist. I've seen some knowledge that he gave out. I utilize it. I add some things to it to change it up. I've talked to him a couple times. Combo Heaven is great.
Yeah.
But, and it's like some people will think of it as you're copying moves, but it's not really copying moves. You're learning moves, and then you change it. You change it and add stuff to it.
Yeah, and then you're just creating newer things to come with it, and like, you know, you're building up more things to create for yourself, and you're not having, like, you're being unique in a sense, I'd say. You're being very unique at what you're doing with all your combos, your strings, and your knowledge of gameplay. Like, you'd have your own way of doing the shit, and you don't have to play it as everyone else
Yeah.
does.
Exactly, trying. Just not a lot of people like a zoning Sub-Zero, but it's tough love.
Yeah, tough love. That is what it is. That's how when I got into my first rips, that's how I tried beating the Conan, fucking Serena Sub-Zero, and it was working. And I fucked that fuck up because I almost beat Hazim. I fucking almost beat Hazim, bro. And he's a demon. Like, I almost oh, that one hurt. That one left some wounds, but I wasn't really salty about it. It just left some wounds that I was like, fuck, I fucked up my own part. I could have really killed him. But overall, at the end, it was all love to Hazim because I wasn't even salty about it. Now, my biggest salt match a little bit, it was a little salty. It wasn't entirely salty, but I had a little, you know, forehead vein. It wasn't more of the player. It was more of my fault. But I faced off.
Right.
I faced off against Pyrrhix recently, and yikes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
When did that happen?
I'd say about 3 weeks ago, honestly. Say around then, yeah, like recently. I faced him on the TC 147.
Oh yeah, that's an early one.
He knocked me the fucking out, like, nah. But I did ask him if I could, like whenever, like, one day I'll get him. I told him, like, one day I said GG Sim. I said one day I'll get him, like, I'll learn how to get him. And he said something about having another rematch. I don't know if he's saying this is the only rematch I'll get, or the only game I'll get off him, or if if I'll get another game off him one last time in the future.
Yeah.
I don't know, but PX seems like a really nice guy. I was trying to troll a bit, you know, for the entertainment. But overall, I said it was more of trolling for the entertainment, but love to PX at the end of the day.
Yeah, he's cool. I don't think I've had any issues with him. I know he's cool.
He's a decent player. I respect him. As for Italian, damn.
Yeah.
Mamma mia. Jeez.
Yeah, but most of the players in those online tournaments, they're pretty chill, especially in Rips.
Yeah, Rips. Yeah, they got a lot of chill players. One player that I wouldn't say I have a big hate for, but I really fucking dislike him. Like, I fucking like. I will say some shit to him because I don't really like him, and I will never interview him. I don't want to talk to him, but I personally really dislike MK Javier. You
don't need to give me any excuse. I hate all Scorpion players, especially the Scorpion Pharaoh ones.
It's not only just because he plays Scorpion, but he has a gnarly attitude. Like, Mike Trolinsky, I get Mike was being cocky at first at Evo and got his ass whooped, but then when he let that be and, like, got humble a bit, fucking Javier started saying easy, whoops him. Like I get it, like, you want the little smack talk, but like, not like that one just seemed like you're throwing pokes to purposely get, like, you know, a reaction out of it. So, like,
yeah, I remember that.
That's why I was like, like I really don't like that. If you're just saying stuff to talk, like, I get it. But it just seemed like he's really trying to poke the fuck out of him. Like, a big-ass fucking poke about him. And, like, I really don't like that. Like, I just don't like when people do that. It's like you're looking for a problem. And, like, bro, like, there's no need for that. To start actual fucking beef. That's the biggest reason why I dislike him.
Yeah, I think Trubisky got his run back, though.
He
I
did
believe
get
so.
his run back. He had, like, a little bit of potential. He was gonna beat him, but Javier obviously came out victorious with his gameplay.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
That's pretty much. You pretty much have to know the higher level of the player you are, the more just broke tactic you use. That's the only thing I hate about this game, is once you get to the really high levels, it's mostly the same shit, because it's whatever keeps you trapped in a corner, trapped, hard to blockables, all that, or a spamming projectile where there's no way for you to get over there, or you use up all your resources to get over there. That's the only thing I hate about these high level fucking fights.
And I do as well. Like, it's fucking just brain dead as hell. Like, ugh. But I got added by Merengue the other day, actually. One of 6 mods.
Oh, is that Smoke player?
Yes, Merengue.
Yeah, he's a cool dude. Yeah, cool dude. I watched his I think it was maybe last year, that set that Sick hosted, and he was fighting a Katana player. That was back when, Katana sub team was still big, but Merengue won. That was awesome. Because I talked to him after that fight and I added him. He's a cool dude. Really cool dude.
Merengue seems real chill. Like, I really like approve of him. He's really cool.
Yeah.
Sikander ended up having beef set with him one day. I fucking was like, oh my god, this is just entertainment. Especially a little bit on Merengue's part as well. Like, it's very interesting. And I even DM'd Sikander yesterday, or actually today. Well, yesterday, because it's now 12:44 in the fucking morning. But yeah, yesterday. I asked him if he want to get on an interview on here. I'm trying to see if he's down with that, but I don't know how far. I seem a little bit reaching with that one. Like,
I think you keep working on him, because he was doing an interview with Paulo, and the one time he hated the dude he hates, Fate. He did an interview with Fate. If you could do an interview with Fate, I think you can get an interview with anybody.
yeah, like I really kind of dislike Fate a bit because, bro, he's still on about Sikander. Like, can you let it die? Like, I think he's really salty about the fucking beef set they had and that he lost.
Yeah, plus he's a old head, like arcade days old head. Like, the problem with that, I remember their interview, is like what Sikander's talking about skill. What this dude's talking about, I want it to be the more combat aesthetic. Like, what does that have to do with the gameplay? Why would you even talk to a professional player if you don't even want to talk about the professional part of the fighting game? Because we can just keep talking about doing the normal stuff. Just go in Combat League a couple weeks after the league starts. When you're the first rank, you're gonna see a bunch of normal players just throwing out random shit and then dying for it. He's just what he was talking. Yeah, he's saying I want to just use my eyes of how to beat somebody, knowing something's safe. And I don't even think he knows what safe is. And I'm not a big frame data guy, but I learned what is not safe for my character, and then I learned what is not safe for the person I'm fighting. That's just basic combat.
Yeah, I learned a little bit of that more too with frame data. I'm trying to work on that. Frame data's hard to fucking. That takes fucking skill. Like, I have a little bit of knowledge of frame data. Like, I can get certain things on good frame, like, that are even impossible to pull off. But, like, when it comes to frame data of learning to get a little bit of whiffy, that's taking some time to work on. I can get a little bit of whiff punishes here and there, but yeah, I'm
especially remembering every character.
Yes, that's hard. Especially Homelander. Oh, Homelander, I fucking hate.
No, well, thank God for the nerf.
Yep, that quite helped a bit. A little. Just a little, but he's still a little hard to beat.
Yeah, I would have been fine if they murdered him like they did what's his name, Peacemaker?
Oh, yeah, he's done. Yeah, he's done.
Yeah, he's done, but at the same time, it doesn't work out for sub against him.
Farrah saves him with that, like.
Honestly, yep.
But
Farrah and you can add Chameleon, I guess.
Yeah, that gets him down. But as a character, like fully to get over against these other players, yeah, he's done. He's done.
Mm.
He's out. All right, a big question. What do you think about player like ShaggyFGC? One of my favorite people that I like. That he's my trainer. If you know him.
He's cool. I haven't gotten a chance to fight him, but I haven't heard anything bad about him.
Yeah,
I've
not
heard
a
his
bad
name
guy.
mentioned by other people.
Not a bad guy, honestly. I've spoken to him. He's really, really chill. Very, very difficult Molina player. And I actually heard something from him. I have to re-ask him when I have his interview.
Yep.
I have to see, but he said he was something about, like, he used to be a top 10 Molina player. Because he's a main of Molina. And I was like, ooh, like, that caught my eye. So I really want to ask him about those journeys with that.
I wouldn't doubt it because I think the Molina, the top ones, they like interchange in and out. Where like the Sub-Zero ones, they kind of stay there steady.
Yeah, they stand.
And then same thing with Scorpions, kind of. But I mean, there's not. You only hear about 3 Scorpions all the time.
And that's...
It's not like with subs, you hear like 8 of them.
Yeah, and like the Scorpions, the main one we always say is Javier. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Miguel's a good one too. Me and him go back and forth.
Miguel, yeah, I can respect him.
But like most of the FGC guys that I actually like, even with the name FGC in there, is like King Zo.
Yo, he just
all the time.
He just invited a fucking. He just did an invite into the group chat as you said that. He popped up on my screen.
Oh, he did? Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He does those random 1v1s. Like I joined one time, I beat 2 of his characters, and then I try to fight him again, but he won't fight me until he figures out the matchup.
Yeah.
Which I respect. I get it.
I had a first to 25 with him. He wanted to test my skill under the fact that he's also works Chrono Wing, or fucking hell, I keep calling him his Discord name. ShaggyFGC. Works with him as well. They work with each other. And I've actually spoken to him, and he's really, really, really chill, and he's really good. I actually thought I was gonna really get badly embarrassed, which I kind of did, but I actually got 8 wins, I think. Yeah, 8 or 9 wins or so. I think 8 wins or 7, but 8 wins I think I can remember I got off him, and it was to 25, and he got that 25. He was really good, but
that's still good though. That's still good.
Yeah, it's just I gotta work on my reads, my timing, and like how to punish, and just like be patient with my character. He was telling me tactics that I have to remember, and I'm still trying to get on point to remembering what he was saying. I have the video and everything. It was like an hour, but yeah.
No, it takes time. So you play with Bomb 13 as well, right?
The one in the chat in the
yeah, he's a smoke with sub cameo player. Last time I knew.
Yeah, I played against him. We were actually, me and him, supposed to play in the TC chats together as 3 teams with me, him, and Shaggy.
Oh, that should be interesting.
Yeah, we were gonna, but like, you know, he opted out. We were all opting out because of how long it was taking, because it wasn't really like, you know, anything super bad, but it was just like we didn't like, you know, how long, because we didn't expect it to be super long. We thought like we were just gonna be called in, but we, you know, have to learn, you know, how these things work. But then when we had it, we had a replacement. We actually went up with Majin, who is a very respected Shang Tsung player, from my knowledge.
Oh, Majin Itachi?
Yeah, yes, Majin
Itachi. We go back and forth all the time too. But that buff that they gave him helped him out against my double sub team, because he hated that team. But now he can morph into my cameo.
Yeah, that shit is like broken. I was doing that with Movado and Shang Tsung. I said, nah, that is just ridiculous.
That's why I'm waiting for someone to do the whole Shang Shujinko, where you're just doing nothing but morphing the entire time with cameo ink. It would be crazy.
Yeah, and I found out why their palettes are very similar. Everyone questioned that. So, apparently in this timeline, Shujinko is the older brother of Shang Tsung. That was shocking to me. I was like, what? I said, huh? It doesn't really make sense, though, is my question, because, like, Shujinko's Japanese, and Shang Tsung's Chinese. So
Chinese.
where's
Yeah, same thing.
what's going on there? Like,
True, just like the Shirairu is Chinese now too.
yeah, before
Or
wasn't
maybe
he
only
Japanese?
Scorpion is, and then maybe the wife's Japanese still. Who
Yeah,
knows?
Scorpion is Chinese in this one. Hanzo was Japanese.
Yeah, I don't like the all changes in this game. I was not a Sub-Zero main in all of the other games. I was a Scorpion main, and
Really?
then yeah, but I'm a Mortal Kombat fan with the lore and all that. So when this game came out, and then I found out Kuai Lang is Scorpion, said fuck that. And then I saw how boring Scorpion's gameplay looked, said fuck that. Bi-Han's my second favorite character, so I'm gonna fucking main that in this game.
Yeah, and yeah, Bi-Han, yeah, he's fucking. Yeah, I mained him the most. I didn't entirely main, him throughout all the games because Jason was my main in MKX. MK11, Geras was my main, but then I swapped to Sub-Zero, so Sub-Zero's my main there too. Geras is my second main over there, I'd say.
Yeah.
MK9, I played a lot of Sub, but my main plays were Reptile and Cyrax. Cyrax is my main. But
Broken
wait.
Cyrax.
Yeah, no. Cyrax wasn't my main. He was my second main. My other main was Kratos.
Kratos, yeah, good one, especially when they added the timed buttons in there too.
Yeah, Kratos was like every day. Like Cyrax was like if I really need him, but Kratos. Yep, thanks.
Yeah, Freddy was good too. Freddy was amazing.
Freddy was fucking broken.
Also, that game was broken.
Yes, that ran on the same fucking 3 engines that it ran for. MK9, MKX, and MK11 were all made on fucking UE3, nigga. That I'm like, oh my god. But then I thought Unreal Engine 5 was made for the new game, and I'm like, Unreal Engine 4? Like, it's shocking.
Yeah,
Really?
well, that's why I can only imagine what the next game's gonna look like, because that one's gonna be on 5, because these two games were on 4.
They said they might.
Well, we probably
make
won't
it
see
on
much
6.
different.
They said they might also make it on 6, depending on how.
6?
Yeah, on how early it comes, or how like when it comes out. That they might make it on Unreal Engine 6, because we're gonna get Unreal Engine 6 by the next game, because they are already making the next game, they said. And I really hope it's Injustice, please, because I really love Injustice as well.
I don't think it will, because that business meeting they had said they were gonna do Mortal Kombat again. They were gonna focus on their biggest assets: Mortal Kombat, Batman games, Harry Potter games. So the next game's supposed to be a Mortal Kombat game. I'm just stressing because if you count the expansion of this game, Sub-Zero is now Noob Saibot. Who the heck is going to be Sub-Zero now? Or is Noob Saibot just going to become Sub-Zero again in the next game? And we better be getting Jade.
I'm going to be calling some dumb shit. And no, do not do that. Do not fucking
do
it. Do not bring back this MK11 I'm gonna silence my mouth. Do not bring her back.
Well, you can only imagine how she would have been in this game. It would, especially if you use Chameleon with her.
Bro, yeah, no. That's like double that. Fuck no.
Disgusting.
I'm good on Jade. I do not want my nuts hit by a pole like she did in MK9. No.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want to watch them fucking nerf her to high hell either, though.
Yeah. They did.
That's what they do with every DLC character, unfortunately.
And that
comes out broken as hell.
And then they nerf him. Like Omni-Man, he got a couple nerfs.
Well, yeah, fuck that guy. Always hitting you with his titties and shit. I'll Ice Clone get hit by his titties.
Someone would call him the I forget. I think the cheeked up Omni-Man or
the caked up. He's the most caked up character in the game.
The caked man, the caked.
Man.
I don't know,
something like that.
Something fucking crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, they tend to fucking do that. But please, let's not bring back Jade. Let's not do that. I'm gonna call this. What if they make Hanzo the next Sub-Zero? I mean, I'm not all for that, but like, if he's not fucking got interesting shit, I don't think I'll be playing Sub-Zero in this next game. Sadly.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised. That's probably what's gonna happen. Hanzo's gonna be Sub-Zero, and Hanzo's either gonna be a Sub-Zero with worse anger issues than Bihan, or he's gonna be a respectable Sub-Zero, which will make us think of Kuai Lang. And if they do, we're just switching names and not characters at this point.
Yeah, at that point. Although I said.
Oh, Frost. I call it Frost. Will just take Sub-Zero's place in the next game. That's it. It'll be a female Sub-Zero. That's it.
Smart idea, and I wouldn't mind playing her. I would not mind playing her.
Without the cyber shit, and I'll play her.
Oh yeah, no, the cyber shit was. I fucked with the cyber shit's like cool moves, but a lot of it was just fucking ridiculously weird. Like I couldn't play her.
Fucking drills and shit. Yeah.
Like what was that? The drills. I was like, okay, you're doing too much.
Taking the head off and throwing at you and shit.
Yeah, but like the one thing that was cool was where she did that double ice blast to freeze you. That one was like a cool move. That move I liked personally.
Oh yeah, yeah. Or I love the ice sickle, or not sickle, scythe.
The scythe is fucking ridiculously cool. That was like wow for Frost. But everything else, shit.
Yeah, I just don't know. It's gonna be crazy. It's just this game already has, on paper, the best roster. Because as all of the popular characters that everyone loved is just, they kind of fucked them all with looks and gameplay a little bit. So I don't know how the roster in the next game will be. It's probably gonna have the combat kids come back, some shit. Then some characters we haven't. They'll never bring Draman back ever.
Yeah, no, that saddens me right there.
Like, and Onaga, like the DLC, they could have put Onaga. That would have been the best DLC ever.
My question on that is, how the fuck did Reiko tame him? What?
That's why they killed him with this nerf. They had to. He's too strong, I guess. Because that made no sense. Taming Onaga.
How the fuck did he, of all weaklings, do it?
And they'll never explain it. That's the sad part.
Yeah.
I feel like people thought that the Combat Pack 3 DLC was potentially going to have maybe some Onaga backstory or Onaga himself in it. Possibly.
Yeah. And honestly, like, bro, like, I even thought that fucking, what's it called? I said the dumbest shit weeks ago. I don't know why I said this, but this will never make sense, so I disclude that. I said Floyd was gonna become the fucking second main, but I'm like, what the fuck am I thinking? This character, I don't think is ever gonna get added. Because I was so hyped about him getting added, but I'm like, I don't think he's gonna get added, like right now at least. I think maybe in a future game after this.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's gonna get added this early. I'd love to see it if he does, though, like, cause oof, he's really nice. But they would have to nerf the fuck out of him because he's too strong.
Yeah, it'd be probably a game or two. Like, Reptile was a secret character, Noob was a secret character, Ermac was a rumor character. It'll happen.
I thought Ermac was an error character. Like, he was an error-filed character.
That part I don't know. All I know is, I think it's considered rumor because of the error. It was a rumor, and then he became, I think, because people were saying that this character that wasn't confirmed was even a real character, then it happened. It's like, Noob wasn't even Sub-Zero at the time. It's just he coincidentally had the same moves as Sub-Zero. Then they finally confirmed that it's Bihan. Just things worked out.
Yeah, and they called him Error Macro, but the thing is, if you look at Johnny Cage's fucking X-ray, it says Error Macro when he throws down the camera as well.
Easter eggs, you gotta love it.
Yeah, I love that. That's fucking really a good thing Mortal Kombat likes to do. I always thought that the blueprint was supposed to be Injustice, because if you look at Rain, who the fuck else has a trident in Injustice? Aquaman.
Oh yeah. Is that General Shao is supposed to be, what's his name, Wolf Stefan, or whatever?
Yeah, that.
Because of the axe and the horns.
That could have been him too, yeah.
Omni-Man and Homelander are both Superman.
Obviously, well, Superman is the more fucking, what's his name?
Homelander?
Well, Omni-Man's got more of his flying abilities and, like, strength abilities, so.
Yeah, he's like a General Zod.
Mm-hmm.
So I can see it. And then Batman is fucking what? Scorpion or fucking, I don't even know who you would consider to be Batman.
I'd say Scorpion, honestly. He's like the main guy. he's always in the same place that Batman was in on the last roster, which is the first character set up line.
Yeah, and if they ever did add Aaron Black, it would have been fucking like Red Hood
Yeah.
type shit.
And Sub-Zero is Sub-Zero because he's obviously a fucking DLC in the other games, and so is Raiden.
Exactly. Yeah, because some of these moves in most of the games they reuse assets, so they slightly change it.
Yeah, and I know everything. Like, you do not know how I see Mortal Kombat now, because I would like to say and announce I'm actually working on a fighting game in Unreal Engine 5.
Oh yeah.
Yep, and it is quite difficult. Very difficult. But
Yeah, there's a couple people that are trying to do that. I'm not sure.
I'm only doing it just for the fun of my own setting. I'm not trying to make it so close to Mortal Kombat. I'm trying to have my own realm about it.
That's fair. I know just doing your own project, it takes some time. It takes a lot. Even if you had a couple people helping, it takes time.
Yeah, but I have a world built for it and everything, and I have characters in the making so far. So
That's cool. Can't wait to see the end result.
Yeah, I'm gonna be posting more screenshots and shit on another channel separately, so I'll send more links to that after the interview went on. So there's that.
Gotcha.
But on to a couple more questions, and we can overall soon to stamp it soon. I do want to talk about something very, very importante. Rips. He's in the hospital, or was from what I heard, or still is maybe.
Yeah, because I had a Rips fight technically yesterday, and they had that as a banner. Yeah. I think it's I don't remember what the issue is, but I think it's the same thing from last time.
Mm-hmm.
I can't really speak on what he has because I don't remember, because the last time it happened, it was a bit ago, and the last time he was in the hospital was when I first started Rips.
I was told that something about it. I don't want to say it on stream in case if I was in case, because I don't want to put that out there because I want to have some respect for Rips. But I can ask you it off camera. I will ask you about it separately to see if that's what I'm thinking, because I have a remembrance of what I was told. But I don't want to be disrespectful, so I'm gonna keep that off camera for the time being.
Understandable.
Yeah, but overall, I hope Rips is okay. Go the bald man. Go the bald man.
Bald man, yes, same here. He's built an amazing community. It's amazing fun.
And the man looks great for 47. If I was heard, or 40, he was in his 40s or something. I heard. But
hell yeah.
Looks great for 40. He looks 30 at least, fresh 30 in my opinion for a bald head.
And he's got the voice as well. He's got the voice.
Yes, he really has an amazing voice, a booming voice. Rips, what the fuck is your microphone, please? I want to upgrade. I need your mic. I need it. This microphone is not working now. It's done. I needed to plug it in. My Focusrite. I need it right now. But yeah, I hope he's okay.
Yeah, same here. Honestly, because it was the guys, the co-hosts. They're good. They were good. It was a slightly different vibe today.
Mm-hmm.
Slightly different vibe.
I've been watching them a little bit. There's a lot of different vibes for everything and whatnot.
Yeah. But I know everyone, the thousands, the hundreds of people that watch, they all support him. They hope everything's okay. I'm one of them.
I agree. I'm one of those people that I hope Rips is okay. We love you, Rips. We fucking love you, Rips. I hope you're okay.
Yeah, same. And it just sucks because financial stuff is different over in his country. So that's why, they're doing crowdfunding, because he gets fucked over with that shit.
Yeah, because I know a lot of things I've heard are different in Germany, especially with how the war's going up in life. And I don't like to get political. It's just life. There's a lot of wars going on. I'm not gonna open the door too crazy, but I'm gonna talk underneath. It's just a lot of shit with countries like ours, America, which I assume you're American like me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just not, Caucasian American. That doesn't matter. I'm American. That does not matter. But the point is, being that we're both American, our country, Russia, you know, other countries like that are all fighting. So
Yeah,
like,
Ukraine.
yeah, things like that. Funds are going up. Things are going up. Taxes, like things are getting expensive. Like,
Mhm.
yeah. So I can see there like why money wise the funds can be crazy over there in Germany because they're in our realm in a sense.
Yeah,
Not in our realm exactly, but they're in the same group as us, NATO. So,
yeah,
but
affected in some way.
yeah, but overall, like, I hope Rips is okay. I really do.
Same here, he's a tough guy. He'll pull through.
Very very tough guy. Ooh, I really need to ask, what do you think about LKM Sosed? My guy Sosed.
Oh, I have not got to fight him either, but I see he's pretty good, and he's good enough to be Sikander's partner in one of those fights. So I guess I gotta give him a little bit of respect.
I've heard they're like good friends in IRL, from my understanding. I'm not sure. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. If anyone sees this, yeah, I don't know, but like I've never faced him, but he really got fucking killer General Shao.
Yeah, well, I've only watched his fights when he played as Sub-Zero. Like I watched him beat fucking Blaze TTV, if that's how you say his name. I watched that fight, and that was pretty entertaining.
Yeah, and then
Uh,
I agree. Like he's really fucking entertaining with that General Shao. Like holy shit.
yeah, I don't really mind General Shadows. That's why I have to use double sub team on those fuckers. Fucking low poke, ice parry, consistent. I had a pass with those fuckers back in the day, but now I kind of don't mind them.
Yeah, no. Fuck.
It takes a certain breed to play that character.
Yeah, I tried playing him. No, I got off him. No thanks.
Yeah.
No thanks. But Sosed is a really respected person. Like I respect the fuck out that gameplay. Like General Shao is brain dead as shit, but I respect how he does it. Like, he plays him fucking normally, like really good.
That's the thing. That's what makes it special. Is even if you do something just tiny bit different, that's good enough.
It just changes the whole realm of it.
Uh,
Yeah, like once you play some character and goes different routes with it, just trying to be special, be unique.
Honestly, yeah, because I get surprised still to this day when I see new shit or shit that I've never seen before, and you would think everybody would be on it, but no.
Yeah, no, like not everybody's gonna be on the same ass shit, but if you still do it, like if you still do it, like being on the same shit doesn't make you any way bad or shape or form. But if you're being unique, it's very very useful. Like, yeah, like being unique can be useful and like just makes you look different.
Yeah. But sorry, I should reword that. The unique part, that's mostly important to people that are watching, like the viewers. That's what's important, so they don't get bored or automatically know what's gonna happen. But then uniqueness could help a little bit when it comes to if your opponent's gonna read you or whatnot. Because it's not always about doing something different. It's just, it's a certain type of ingredient for the sauce.
Yeah, like you just have to have the sauce with it and whatnot.
Yeah, being able to adapt to so many different opponents as well.
Yeah,
Because
that for
other
sure.
tournaments, huh?
That I was agreeing, like yeah, that too. That you have to like as you were saying, like I was agreeing with it. I just forgot for what the fuck you just said for a second.
I got you. I got you.
That's what I'm saying.
You
I
know, like
agree with it though.
the TC1M tournament that you were talking about earlier. There's
Yeah.
other tournaments that are kind of like that, and they're great to getting to know other people. Then you got, these little clans that, cool kids club type thing, but also they help each other funding to go travel to offline tournaments and whatnot. Good experiences, nice experiences, and they help you introduce yourself to other people, some people you haven't met, or some tech people love to share and train each other.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to like get some like I'm trying to like as soon as I start getting a job again and working, I'm trying to help other people fund so we can both go to tournaments in a sense. Like I'm trying to fucking do that more. Like I was gonna even ask you honestly, like to do this and it's gonna be the big question finally. Like I've been wanting to get around for a while. Because I was gonna pick,
Yeah.
Bomb, but I wanted to see if you were able to do this. But I was forming a 3v3 team group. I already have one person, and that is Shaggy. But I also wanted to add another person just randomly, and I was like, wanting to ask you for a while. I finally got in contact with you, so I'm like, seeing if you'd like to. If you don't, that is okay. Don't take that personal. But yeah, just seeing if you'd like to join it, because I do want to start something in the TC group chats. Like, or
I got you.
the Discord.
That'd be dope. It's just
Mm-hmm.
right now it's my schedule is like kind of weird right now. Like
Yeah.
Sunday, Mondays, I'll be free. Like today, I was free just because I had to switch days with somebody. But Sunday, Mondays is when I'm always free. Then it's gonna be tricky on the days that are not there because right now I work 2 to 11. But then when I switch, it'll be 7 to 4. And I know
Yeah.
TC 1M does their shit like 2 o'clock or something like that. And then it's a long day from there, especially depending how many teams you fight. Like a 15-man team. Oh god, that shit can go into like 8 or 9 from 2 p.m. Because how long that shit takes, especially if there's a good amount of good players in there.
Yeah.
So on days like I'm available, I definitely can spot you guys, help you guys out, or join in.
All right, but then we'd be down for that to have something like that for sure.
Yeah, you can consider me like a filler.
Yeah, like one of the filler players, but we still would continue part of the team because we're gonna make it like an actual. Because how Pyrrhix has his shit, he has like an actual like people group in there. We're gonna
Yeah.
have some shit in a sense. Like it's not really gonna be like a clan because we're in our own clans. Like you're in KR, I'm in LKM.
Yeah,
Like it's just more of like a team group. Like for TC, we're gonna have 3 people and like 3 fill-ins like on the list, and that's our group.
gotcha.
So we're not gonna make it too big. Just that's what we got. So you're gonna be the fill-in. I would like that. That would actually, I would take that honestly. I can call you filler. But
Yeah, that sounds fun.
yeah, that sounds good with me. But let's get into just a couple more things, and then I think we can call that a fucking interview. A very good interview. Let's see what other interesting questions I can think of, or who I'd want to ask about. Who is a very good name that I've seen here? Oh, actually, this is a very good question. So, consider this question about groups. Can you even support multiple groups? Because I've seen a couple I sweat fuckers that have LKM, and I'm like, are you even disrespecting us, or you could just literally do that? Because I don't want to go in on somebody and think of disrespect, but I do not like when you rep another group I'm repping, and you're not.
Gotcha.
Really
Well, you gotta correct me on this because I don't know much of like what's going on with LKM, but I have to ask this question for me to be able to answer the question. So, is LKM like an actual clan, or is it just a group that supports Sikander, and then Sikander will just interact with them?
We're actually like from my knowledge, I was told that Sikant like that it was an actual clan, like a worldwide group. He even said we're worldwide, but it's not to honor him. We're honoring Sub-Zero. It's in the
Well, yeah,
honor.
as in like, so like a clan I'm in, and a couple different clans that, my friends are in. So like, Just Music is like amazing. Sub-Zero Please and KGE. Um, and then there's like the Sin group. You have a clan leader or a couple of clan leaders, and then, depending on your positioning on the team, how good you are, how long you've been in, or how much you contribute to the, and then you help each other fund, or not even just fund, set up fights with other people, or help promote each other, help each other build. But when you go do something, you represent this team, um, basically like that. Because I don't know much about LKM. I just consider LKM like an worldwide, like how Sikander's Discord is, but just
In a sense, I
a clan.
that's a very good question. I'm honestly not sure myself. I gotta look in. I gotta look into that.
Because
I don't think it's the supporting one though.
yeah, because like I've seen some people that are LKM, but that's because they're loyal to the Sub-Zero group. but then they're in like a clan that actually participates in, you know, like the TCM or RIP or Vapes or I think Nurse Jazzy, like tournaments like that, or even clan battles where like, is there gonna be an LKM? Well, that one they could probably do. That doesn't even need like real clan work. Like 5 LKM dudes can get together and fight, like KR or Sin. So it's like you just pick how do you feel if it's a clan. Like I'm sure there could be people that are just doing clan stuff in LKM without Sikander doing it. 'Cause I don't think Sikander really cares like about that whole clan shit. He just
Yeah,
cares
that's what I'm
about
saying.
Sub-Zero.
And he's trying to rep him to that. Yeah. Yeah. I that would be an understandable way. Like, cause I know there's Fire Axe, and he's an XRO, and he has LK ammunition. I'm like,
Yeah, exactly. So I don't think LKM is like an official thing. It's just like we're spreading and taking over the world, baby. We're gonna fuck up any toxic fucking characters like Kenchi's, all those fuckers. We're just gonna fuck them up,
yeah,
type shit.
that's what I understood it as. I didn't
Yeah,
understand it as like the fundraiser thing because I did not know about that. I was like, that's new to me today. That was the first thing I've discovered now that most groups can be that. So in a sense, I really don't see it as the same thing, I guess. But I'm honestly now that I
think of it
know
as like a
that,
public clan. There you go, public clan. You're like a public clan. Then there's private clans like my clan. You have to try out. You have to fight 3 people. If you beat them, you win. Or I did the last clan I was in. You have to do fight 5 people, first to 3 sets. You win the majority, and then you're in the clan type thing.
that's something I am interested in doing one day. So I'm probably gonna get into that and see what clans are available to like try out for. I'm interested in doing
Exactly.
that one day. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, just talk to them. Don't even like immediately. Oh, I know this clan's big. I want to join them. Go in different groups, different discords. Talk to people. See what you like about them, what you think they can provide to you, and then make
Yeah.
your decision if you want to try out.
I want to
Because they
honestly do
help.
that. Because I do want to go in and support people in the community and actually start going crazy with other people in the community and like making teams and like going on events and shit. I actually want to do shit like that. That's why I really am trying to be interested in joining other groups or even just getting down with a bunch of other fucking, players.
Yeah, and they help you get better and help you forge connections.
And that's a good thing I want to do. So I'm trying to do the interviews too as well in the community and get, bigger knowledge to know people. That's why I'm trying to do these interviews, get to know who the fuck they are, and just, see what their opinions are and just get to growth connect with them and see what I can obtain in a good friendship and just, see what that is about that player, see how they are. That's why
I respect that.
doing that interviews too, Just how it is.
Yeah.
Just how I'm trying to connect with the community. Now, final question that I'm just gonna end it off with. It's just a random one. Oh shit. Just a random one. Do you think Sub-Zero per se may get buffs? Like, how's that looking? Like, in the scale of like when, how, whenever, or are they just done with him? Like, he's not getting anything else.
I feel like he's mostly done, especially since this game is like close to being done. Maybe they'll change like a frame or something like that. But I don't think he's getting a new move per se. Like it could be like how the clone is just slightly changed. Like, but I feel like other than that, I think he's done. Because Sub-Zero, yeah, he has his ups and downs, but he's also dangerously close to being accidentally made broken if you give him the wrong or quote unquote right buff. So it's dangerous, especially because a lot of people don't understand. Sub-Zero is a corner character in this game. Once he gets you in the corner, it's going to be tough getting out because of the clone, triple clone, clone grabbed, and you just add a cameo on top of that. So he's a corner character. If you want to accidentally give him something that's even strong with that, it's going to hurt.
Yeah. With Sub-Zero, like first off, like the game, yeah, it may be almost done, but it's not almost fully done. Like T1000, from the knowledge of what I've been hearing, like, this is not my word. This is Sikander's word, and I kind of trust his
Yeah.
word because he has not a lot of knowledge. But it was initially said that from him that we're supposed to get 2 more combat packs, then the game's fully done. That was what was said. I don't
Yeah, I'm
know.
praying.
I'm praying for that too. I'm praying for that horror combat pack character because I really want Jason back. I was fucking destructionable with him in MKX.
Yeah, just because there's a lot of sources out there like Dynasty, Inner Loco, the Finny. There was one where I forgot his name. He had to quit doing this thing 'cause I think he was getting close to being caught. But there's plenty of sources. You gotta choose who you think is right. But the one thing I'll say, every freaking thing has been leaked since the beginning of the game coming out. We already knew all the DLC characters coming out, and they all happened. So I wouldn't be surprised if we might actually do get some. I think we'll most likely get more cameos though. That's what I've been waiting for. It's more cameos.
I agree. And, like, I believe also that with this fucking with these combat packs, they're just gonna do some quite dumb shit. And I also don't like Dynasty because I think he had a big ass beef with True Underdog, and I also kind of don't like True Underdog anymore as well. So he called True Underdog a pedophile for no reason, just because he was angry at him, from what I heard.
The True Underdog just said a bunch of shit. Just a bunch of shit.
Like, True Underdog, yeah, no, I can understand why nobody likes him, because I don't like him anymore either. I don't fuck with him. But another person like Dynasty is why I don't like him as well. But it's like hard to, like, you know, really like him like, because he doesn't seem worse than Underdog. Underdog is fucking, he clickbaits. He, you know, fucking says bullshit. Like, he undertracks, he contradicts himself. He does a lot of dumb shit.
Yeah, I just listen to Dynasty for news. That's about it.
Honestly, I agree. But I don't like him as, like, you know, how he starts to represent himself. True Underdog's just a fucking clear case of fucking no good news.
Yeah, and Dynasty had beef with Sikander. I didn't even remember what that beef was even about.
I don't remember what that was about either. That was a while.
Because all I know is yeah, it was a while ago. Sikander was saying just something about he's not even a good Sub-Zero player, but he has opinions about the game or something like that.
I mean, yeah, I can see what he means, honestly. But I don't know. I'm gonna stay out of that one. I really don't know how to feel about that one. I don't really know what I can give because really isn't clear to my head right now.
Then I think it's been dead, like
Yeah.
squashed.
Like it's dead and squashed. It's over with.
Yeah, I just wished one thing if we're talking about content creators, I just wish MK Tom Grady would start trying to make tech again. Like I understand he can not like the game, the state it's in, and stuff like that, but he's a knowledgeable guy. If he were to,
Very.
put some of the energy into that.
Yeah, he'd get that rolling, that ball rolling again for himself.
Yeah, because he started with the Sub-Zero Lao shit, and he just stopped there.
Really? He was Sub-Zero loud. That's interesting.
Yeah, he was trying to do a Sub-Zero Lao in the corner type setup, and then when he saw that buff with Lao with the Razor hat floating around the body, he was working on that. Because I was watching his streams on Twitch, but then he just fucking gave up.
Yeah, no, we don't like giving up, bro.
No.
But honestly, I think that was a pretty fucking good interview. I think I can honestly conclude that. And I'm gonna edit this shit and see what honestly I can make of this interview. Make it look nice. But
Gotcha.
everybody, that was the Hanzo interview. Where is Hanzo interview? And I just do want to say I've really enjoyed this first interview to put out.
Thanks, me too.
And honestly, y'all, I really, 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 really hope everybody can support this. I'm going to be saying this to a lot of people because I'm trying to make this a very useful fucking channel. I'm gonna really start posting as best I can weekly, and yeah, that's about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna see everybody in the next, who knows, video, who knows, possibly even next interview. I'm gonna try and get that set up. But thank you for watching.